Alright, what's going on, YouTube? Figured I'd record another video. Try to be a little consistent. I'll start this video with SPLV, which is a low volatility ETF. Essentially, it's doing the opposite. Right here, you can see it dropping. Selling off here with a shaved bottom. Bearish engulfing candle here as well. This took out quite a few days' work here. So, this is not bullish at all. This is supposed to be a low volatility ETF. Not the case. We could go over to our watch list. We'll go over to some names. Here's the Mag 7 here we can check out. Again, if you've been watching my streams, nobody does. I'm lame. But this topped in October, and since then has not made a new high. NVIDIA, whatever the hell you want to call it. And again, I've had this mark. Under here, no bueno. Looks like we're going to head there, path of least resistance. We've been going nowhere. So when a market does this, and I've talked about this in prior videos as well, when a market boxes off like this, it's building up steam. It's going to blow its load. Is it going to go up or down? Who the hell knows? But we know we're going to get a move. And that's what I'm waiting for. And essentially, if most of the markets are twins, triplets, quintuplets, they're all the same. Especially when risk happens, all correlations go to one pretty much in the market. As you can see right now, what's shitting the bed? Gold, look at that, gap down, shape bottom closed. I mean, it may have some support here. I use fibs in my trading. We'll see if this high or low holds here. Um, but I'm already short gold. I've been short gold. I've been back holding, but I've also been adding and getting a better average above it um, through different things. Dust, for example, is one I've been bag holding. And look at this thing off its lows. Again, it's got a long way to go. Don't get me wrong. Um, but up about 70% here. So this is what I need to see on the daily for me to press my gold shorts. I'm also adding to this GLL, which is the same thing. I'm going to look at GDX puts um, as well, but I want to wait for a short covering rally. You want to buy puts when a stock goes up. If you don't know how to trade puts, ask me. I'll give you some tips. People have asked about options. Holla. I'll show you guys whatever you want on any platform. I pretty much have them all. Whoever or gals, whoever's watching, holla. I'm an open book. All right, so anyway, so I'm short metals, and again, I'm also short silver, which looks, this is basically high, lower high. Is it going to bounce off here? Possibly. You should expect to get a bounce here around that 60, 65 area. But how I'm expressing that is ZSL. Um, and again, another, let's see if this zooms in better. So again, this is one that's short and it's not too late to get into the party if it ever rights itself. We're about to get the green paint going. We have a low, a higher low, built bullish sign. And now we got to break out from this resistance here and this white line I've had drawn. So we closed above that, right here. So I'll be planning on adding to ZSL, which again is short silver. A new short though I'm adding, actually not copper, COPX, copper. Um, But again, I may not wait on here. I like to wait again, but I may just short outright shares. That way I don't have to worry about the Greeks. And then target like this area right here. Old support becomes new resistance here. So right in this zone, it could overshoot. And also you can see on my chart right here, I have the volume profile. And I could just I like to use a 1 year. So this tells you the fairest price to do business on a stock over the amount that you use this period. So 1 year is telling me it's up here. So this needs to migrate lower, but it doesn't have to right away. But the next biggest fat volume bar is where? If you said, see how it adjusted, we'll go back to the 1 year. But regardless, yeah, right here, $60 we'll call it. See that? That's the next fattest volume bar. I gotta adjust this. I thought I've already adjusted this where it's not putting it. It's supposed to be putting it all the way over there. But anyways, you could see right there. Or if I move out just a bit, guess what lines up? 60 as the fattest point to do business, the fairest price right there. So it looks like it's a good target to head to, plus the technicals. So you have a volume signal and a technical. That's how I usually trade and use options or shares or futures or what have you. Spot forex, you name it, I trade it. I'm a whore. So metals obviously are trending down. Um, was there a I forgot that ticker. Oh, PLG maybe. Another metals one shitting the bed. Metal stocks, these are all strong. HL's another one about to break lows. So again, metals seem like a good bet. But guess why it's all happening? DXY, the dollar. The dollar has broken out of here. It could fall back in a range, but it had the buy signal print here. And again, this is like some sort of descending wedge or some sort of wedge. You could see usually this pattern could break out higher. Nothing's 100% or certain in markets, is how it goes. But anyways, we got the green paint back in here. This is when I started shorting the euro and the pound and getting long things like dollar sec. This is an FX pair. This is essentially a long gold play. Or I mean, I'm sorry, a short gold play. Uh, so this is a synthetic or whatever, a pseudo way to short gold. Another way is Aussie dollar USD. This is a way to if you short this, you're going short basically gold too. But I believe the one that I just showed, the ZAR is more African, is more sensitive to gold prices. But anyways, so NVIDIA bearish, Apple same concept. Look, if you watch my videos, you'll see the same. Try to keep it consistent. Try to keep it really clean. I do have other things I look at to get ideas, but look, NVIDIA crapper. Apple crapper. None of these are showing me buys. I thought Microsoft was going to be the one. You can see I have my squiggle here, this little slut, but it did not do what it wanted. So if I would have bought this, I would have been stopped out, or I would have had to like, oh, look at it, like a skinny. I would have had to take decay on my calls. No bueno. So patience pays in markets. Jesse, who is it? Jesse Livermore. Rest his peace. Google, again, same concept. Nothing looks good here. Meta, lower highs. Amazon. Amazon is going to do this pattern, I hope. I'm short Amazon. We'll see if this plays out. Again, I'm going to try to stay on my streams. This is definitely a bear flag here, bear wedge, whatever you want to call it. You have the flagpole, then you have the flag, the pennant. More times than not, you could Google this. This is going to drop lower. So we'll see what's going to happen on Amazon. And then same with Tesla. This looks like it's about to shit the bed. I mean, look at that. And there's wide open spaces, Dixie chicks right here. So I think Tesla's going to head to 300. I think I've said it before.